that time of year again, and for me that is a once-a-year ordeal where I have a comical need to dye my hair. I will now show you many different hair dyers. I love dyeing my hair at home, but I aim for no bleach this time. Will this be achievable? I don't know, but I'm sort of wanting a darker color. So we're gonna hope, because I'm not bleaching this. Hopefully it's a darker color. I already know the banding in my hair is already bad. I know that. I know the root grow. Bad. This is more so when my roots grow out, I can just keep going over it with kind of red. So it kind of has a kind of red tone. I have no expectations is what I'm really trying to say. I have no expectations. Thought it came with gloves. It didn't. Made me order them anyway. Okay. It does come with fading shampoo and a colorless hair mask. I've already got my hair dye shirt on, so I'm mostly just going to be putting my hair into sections. Do I know what I'm going to do with the bangs? Oh, that's a good question. Not really. Probably just this. And if you figure out that I'm lazy from this, well, yeah. So whenever I dye my hair, I do accidentally tend to do a lot of thick sections, so I tend to just kind of lather everything on. Is this the best idea? No. Does it cause a lot of not great color? Yes. I am willing to live with that. So if you don't want to live with that, do not follow my technique. My technique only works because I am persistent enough to wait 30 minutes and then go back over it about 50 more times. Whenever I dye my hair, it is a endeavor, to say the least. However, I will say, in hindsight, this was actually not my worst, because I actually turned it out. Normally, I just kind of imaginary section them out. So this definitely went better, but you can definitely see some flaws in my technique. Is it the worst it has ever been? Again, not really. Is it the best it has ever been? No, but I'm not a hairstylist. I am someone in my apartment doing this for fun. So, you know, considering everything, not the least worrisome of everything, but it could be better, definitely. However, I'm going to say, even with the hazardous technique I employed, brushing it is definitely the best idea. It's definitely what I would consider the best for you to do if you really were doing this. To brush it will definitely get some of the spots you've missed. I can still tell where I missed some spots, but it's easier to hide it given I go back over it like 15 more times. So, you know, that's my little wrap up of my technique. I don't use gloves most of the time unless I've got some from Bleach, because I kind of forget to buy them. Alrighty, I've got it all in my hair now, so got it. At least I have a good amount saved over for the extra root around, because this is the ideal color that I want. We're gonna ignore the after effects of the other banding. It's okay. I'll live. I'll live. For zero expectations, if it stays this dark of a color, I won't be mad. This is the least mess I've made in ever. So I am going to wash my hands and just let this sit for like 30-45 minutes. I don't care as long as this darkens and sets. That's it. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. This is the final look. You can definitely tell that there was orange in it. Pretty heavily in it, actually. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I like it. I love it. I will be well suited to this for the next year or so as I go. No bleach. Just imagine this getting progressively darker and darker and darker, because our goal is to be around that shade. So we'll be Even more redhead. Woohoo! In the meantime, until my hair is around here and bleachable, cause trust, if I could, we'd have some peekaboo highlights. But until then, give me your hair dye ideas. I love them. But that's all it. Okie dokie. Bye.